Okay, so basically for this video, I wanted to talk about my Benadryl experience, like recreational use. And I know people are gonna be like, you're stupid. Like, why would you do that? You're stupid. And I agree, I'm pretty stupid. And it was kind of like, how stupid can I fucking get? But, I was feeling kind of desperate. But anyways, let me just start by talking about the whole story. So it could probably, someone can help me, help explain it to me. The day started off, around 8 p.m. Dropped acid. Sorry. Dropped acid. And around 6 a.m. in the morning, the next morning, I was like, hell no, I am not ready to come down, because for the past couple of days I was always dropping. It was just a crazy couple of days. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to come down. And then I was like, I'm not ready to end this really long fucking trip. So I took DXM, not a lot, maybe second plateau. And I was like, my friend was already completely, she felt completely sober. I was still kind of fucked. And she was like, dude, you still have Benadryl, right? And I was like, yeah, let's go delirious. I know it's a delirium. And I had, bad experiences with Dramamine as well, so I don't know why, but I was like, what can I lose? Because, no one was home, and people were going to be out for days. And I was like, how bad can this fucking get? I think I took 8 or 10. But then I felt like it was enough, so then I doubled it. And then after half an hour, we both were feeling pretty sick, and it was standard drill. And then I puked it, and so I thought oh, it won't be a big effect because I already puked it out. No, boy, was I wrong. And suddenly, me and my friend, we took a nap, and there was another guy there. I'm just gonna call it Bob and Sally. And then, suddenly, we took a nap, and suddenly I wake up because of the sound. I think I had audio hallucinations. The sound of, pills popping. She's, crying, and I don't understand. I'm like, why are you crying? And she's barely responding to me. And
it's 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock. And then, so, I went back to sleep, and I wake up again. And I literally, I shit you not, I tried to pick up my iPad on the bed, and all I could feel was bed. I couldn't touch the iPad. I saw my hand go through it. And that was my computer screen, and I fucking put my hand through my computer screen. I can't even fucking explain how I hallucinated this. I'm not even fucking shitting you. And I look at Sally. She's not gonna mind, it's okay. I look at Sally, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And she's like, dude, what the fuck, take a photo. And I was like, 'cause she thought she saw it too, but I was actually hallucinating her. And then I turned to Bob, and I'm like, dude, holy shit. And he's just like, what the fuck? I'm just like, what the fuck? I can't do it. I couldn't walk through doors. I thought I went to the kitchen, but apparently in reality I was just in my room, just looking at a different part from where I was. And I thought I was a ghost. I thought I overdosed, and then I became a ghost, which was pretty stupid, but I was so convinced that I started freaking out. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking dead, yo. I'm I'm just freaking. And then I went back to bed, and then I woke up again to the sound of because my door to my house has a bell every time you open it, so it's like me, 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 me. And I'm like, shit, who the fuck could that be? And then suddenly Bob is gone. He's not there anymore. And I open the door I'm not a ghost anymore. I see my parents and my little brother who walk through. And I'm like, because I wasn't allowed to have people over, And he's like, what? And then he comes in my room, and he just sees pills all over the floor. My dad's just so disappointed. That's the last straw. I would have been kicked out of the house if it was another time. And then so I'm freaking out. I'm so upset. I'm so sad. My dad can't even say anything. And then they go to their room. Sally, am I crazy? And she's like, no. And I'm like, did you see my parents? And she was like, yeah, I talked to your dad. And then I was like, dude, you really fucking have to leave. And she was like kind of like resilient at first. And then I was like, dude, you really should go. I'm like, I'm sorry. And it was like 3 p.m. Like in my head it was like 5 p.m. or something like that. And then I walk her to my front door and my dad says goodbye to her. And they're like making jokes together and I'm like confused. Then I go back to my room and I'm like so down. I sleep and I stay in bed. I wake up and I'm like, I'm not leaving my room until I hear my parents like leave their room first. But I suddenly get a phone call and it's like, hey Johanna. And I was like, hi. It was my dad. And he's like, oh, so we're still in Kenting and like down south. And I was like, okay. And they're like, oh yeah, we're having a fun time. We're probably gonna come back in like 4 days or maybe a week. And I was like, oh, I thought you guys came back. And he's like, no, we just left the day before. Why would we come back? And I was like, oh, I just had a dream. And then I'm like freaking out, okay? So I hung up. I like calmed down. Like I'm so relieved. And I'm like, what the fuck has happened? Like even to this day, I'm like, what the fuck? And I messaged my friend Sally and I'm like, dude, what the hell happened? And she's like, sorry. She's like, I can't even fucking, she's like, I'll tell you when you come here. So I want to go see her later. Oh yeah, so that's like pretty much what happened. Sorry, my camera died. And I know, pretty stupid. And I'm like not even fucking exaggerating anything. So, I'm just gonna stick to other stuff. Benadryl is shit. And I still have more. And I feel like one day I'm gonna be super fucking desperate. And I'm gonna be like, fuck that. And I think I just got those hallucinations because of the acid. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, alone, Benadryl wouldn't be like that. I think.